Jesse.
Static, it's time to cook. So, we'll put the corn syrup in there with the sugar to prevent it from recrystallizing. That way, it'll be pure glass grade.
So here's how the experiment works. The sugar starts as aqueous and then dissolves into the water. Then we boil off the water until the sugar becomes saturated. The water is holding as much sugar as it can. We continue to boil off the water until there is very little left, making the sugar super saturated. When we put it in the pan and it cools down, the sugar is able to crystallize and solidify.
What are you doing?
I'm knocking.
What are you... Come on now. I am the one who knocks. Alright. Now, real ingredients. This is pure. Get a whiff of that. This is the good stuff. Now, we cook. Literally. So I'm going to be telling you about the calories that it took to heat up this sugar in the candy. So basically, there's 4 separate problems here because we've got the sugar, the corn syrup, the water. The first equation that I did was figure out heating up the sugar. So in order to heat up 200 grams of sugar, so it was a cup of sugar, to basically 300 degrees, you multiply the change in heat, which is 123 degrees Celsius, the specific heat of sugar, which according to the internet is 0.93 calories per gram. You multiply that all together to get around 22,000 small c calories. And then you do the same thing for the corn syrup and you get around 8,000 small c calories. Then you do the same thing for the water, but this time it's different because, as you might know, water will evaporate at above 100 degrees Celsius. And this experiment, 300 degrees Fahrenheit, which is what we got to, is around like 150 degrees Celsius. Because of that, the change in temperature is not as much because it didn't stay around for as long. So there's only like 6,000 small c calories for the water getting hotter. But then you have to calculate the heat of vaporization for the water because the water is evaporating off in steam. That is actually a lot of the required calories for this. It's like theoretically around 50,000 small c calories. And so then you add that all up and you get 86,131.92 small c calories, and you can see like almost over half of that comes from just the heat required to evaporate the water or boil it off.
Mr. White, is it an exothermic or endothermic reaction?
This is not a reaction.
You got the product.
Say my name.
You're Tamenberg.
You're gosh darn right.
You're a dead man, Tamenberg. No, Mr. White.
Jesse! Jesse!
Guess I got what I deserve. Kept you waiting there too long, my love. All that time without a word. wanna be friends from afar. I need a hero.
Okay, that's not gonna go in the video.
This should go to bloopers. Dude.